Okay, Form 2. So once you're at this stage, so you've added all of the shading and the tones to your onion, it should look something similar to this, hopefully. You have your dark tones, which is probably parts of the skin of the onion or any kind of really dark shadows, which you would have done with a 9B. You have your lighter tones, which you probably did with a B, like the mid tones, the light tones in your work. And then also what you can do is with an eraser, you can add the highlights, so the lightest parts of the onion, which you should be able to see when you look at the photograph, now that they're all in black and white. Now I'm going to just show you how to finish off your drawing. So what we're going to do is at the moment our onion is floating in space. And what we need to do is we need to put some shadows on the surface. So if you look at this picture here, you can see it gets darker over here, it's darker here and here. So I'm going to add that to it. And then I'm also going to add a black background behind the table to give it a sense of depth. Okay, so this is probably going to be one of the most easiest parts. So I'm going to start with my B pencil, or a HB, and I'm just adding the shadows to the base of my onion. And I'm just looking at both pictures as I go along. Now, your shadows are going to get lighter as they go further away from the onion. This is going to give the onion some weight on the paper. So you're going to be able to physically see where the onion is resting on the surface. So you can see I'm getting darker and darker as I get to the edge of the onion. Okay, so over here as well, it's much darker. And then it's getting lighter as it gets further away. And I'm just doing all my shadow in one direction. What you shouldn't be doing is leaving a space between the two. The shadow should go all the way up to the onion. Okay, you can start to see, you're starting to see the weight of the onion. Okay, if your edges between the onion and the table are starting to blur, what you can do is just take your heavy pencil and just outline the onion so you can see clearly where the onion starts and the shadow starts. Then the last thing you need to do is you're just planning out where the table is. So for me it's about here, like so. And then what I'm going to do, very easy, I'm going to get my heavy pencil now, and I'm just going to fill in this dark part over here where the background is. Now, you don't have to fill in the whole page. You're just going to give a little bit of atmosphere to your drawing. And already you can see, so I'm just going to really carefully go right up to the edge of my onion, because I don't want to do this heavy line on my onion, because that would be really, it would be really sad because it would ruin my onion. So I'm going to really slowly just go around the edge like so, and then I can start to spread out that lovely dark tone that I'm just going to put in. And that's, we're not going to fill in the whole background, but I'm just giving it an impression like that this is the background. Okay, and then the same on the other side, just really carefully with my heavy pencil, just going around the edges of my onion, and then I'm just almost like gestures around. Okay, like so. I'm just going to sharpen my pencil because I'm using a lot of lead. Okay, and I'm just building up so you can see just very quickly. I'm not taking a lot of time to do this. I'm just planning out the background of my onion. I don't want to build that up a bit more, add a bit more pressure. Okay, and then the last thing you might want to do is you might want to sign your work. So I'll just sign mine. Okay, and then you can take a photo and upload it onto Google Classroom.